China's exports dropped for the first time in 8 months, with shipments to the United States plunging by a staggering 25% in October. The surprise decline comes after months of front-loaded exports meant to beat U.S. tariffs imposed by President Donald Trump, signaling deepening strains in the world's second-largest economy. Official data released today show China's exports in October fell 1.1% year-on-year, a sharp contrast to the 2.9% increase economists had expected in a Bloomberg survey. Only one analyst had predicted a decline. Exports to the U.S. tumbled more than 25%, marking the 7th straight month of steep losses. Shipments to the European Union rose just 1%. The weakest growth since February, while exports to other key markets like South Korea, Russia, and Canada all saw double-digit drops. Overall exports, excluding the U.S., rose only 3.1%, also the slowest since February. China's imports grew just 1% in October, far below September's 7.4% rise and short of forecasts, highlighting weak domestic demand and a softening labor market. Early indicators point to further slowing. The official manufacturing PMI fell to a 6-month low, and factory owners reported a sharp decline in new export orders. China's GDP growth has also slowed to its weakest pace in a year. Economists warn that momentum could fade further through year-end. Although U.S. tariffs will be cut by 10% next week, the average rate on Chinese goods will still hover near 45%, high enough to squeeze profit margins and push manufacturers toward countries like Vietnam. Bloomberg economist David Qiu said the export slump shows China's external resilience is weakening under high tariffs and uncertainty, adding that Beijing must now shore up domestic demand to prevent a deeper slowdown.